Okay, guys, let me know. Please leave me a comment. Let me know. Hey, Mary. Can you hear and see me okay, Mary? I can't find it on Facebook, so I'm just trying to find it to see if I'm over there. I might have to log out of Facebook and go back in, because normally it pops right up. So that's what I'm going to do really quick while I'm waiting for everybody to hop on. And I have the mics hooked up, so I'm not sure. Can you guys hear me at all now? Okay, Kathy is still saying no sound on YouTube. And you guys, I don't know how to fix this. Oh, let me. I'm not sure. Gotta turn that off. I thought maybe that's what it was. Can you guys hear me at all now? I'm trying to see if it's the different scenes that I have set up. See if I switch to this one. I don't know why my sounds. Okay, see, I don't know, you guys, what. See if I switch to this one. It's some reason it's fading in and out, and I don't know why that it's doing that. So I'm just gonna go on because we are gonna be so late if I don't that we won't get the cards done. Let me know if you guys have sound now. I don't know if I should stop and restart, but I've never done that, so I'm kind of scared. Okay. I'm just going to keep going then because I think there's sound. I don't know why that's down there. Okay, so I just want to talk to you guys today really quick about some things, and I'm going to have to rush through these because these are what I worked so hard on last night to be able to share with you guys today. Okay, they said they can hear me on YouTube. So I just want to talk to you really quick about my card club. It is a monthly subscription program, and it's great. Everybody's saying they can hear me. I'm not going to touch anything. Creative Card Club is a monthly subscription. Thank you guys, and I'm so sorry about that. So every month it is, hold on a minute, I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. So it's $43 a month, and that includes the shipping on that. And then we make 8 cards, 2 each of 4 different designs. Sometimes I throw in 3D projects. I always provide the envelopes for you guys. And then every month you're going to receive about $20 minimum of Stampin' Up! Products in your packet, ribbon, embellishment paper, that kind of thing, like DSP. So that way you guys can use it on the projects, and you'll always have plenty left over. We don't ever use everything that I send you. We're only making 8 cards. And then one of the biggest perks is after you've been a member for 6 months, you earn a free, or not a free, but you earn a $25 product bonus. You get to choose anything you want out of any current catalog. I'll place that order and have it shipped directly to you. So it comes from me to you. And then you have to join by the 20th to get that current month's project. So like right now, I have June's already opened up. So if you want to get the projects I designed for June, you have to join by the 20th. If you join on the 21st, you will get July's projects. And then I always put the previous PDFs in my PDF store for sale if you're interested in that. And then another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about today is Bobby Bucks. When you shop with me, you can go to my website and download this tracker form, and all the instructions are on the right hand side. You track your orders, and then once you have that filled out, you can mail it to me, email it to me, however you want to get it to me. And then I go through and check your orders, and then you'll earn $40 in anything you want as well. And then again, I order it and have it shipped directly to you. Now, the only caveat to this is you cannot track orders with any other special that I'm doing. So for like this weekly online class, if you place an order, you can't use it on your Bobby Bucks because you're already earning the free make and take packets for today. So does that make sense? It's kind of like double dipping. This would be solely on just orders that you place without receiving anything from me, any kind of perk from me. So that's what the tracker form is about. And then I also wanted to talk to you guys about signing up for my newsletter. When you sign up, you'll automatically get a free PDF, and then every month I send another free a free PDF every single month. Then after that, moving forward, and I'm back in the Sweethearts Global Collective, so that starts in June. I've already seen the projects. I think there's 18 or 20 fabulous designs this month. It's all masculine is what we decided for in June. So all the cards are going to be geared towards masculine. And I include that if you like shop with me today and spend the $35 to get today's free make and take packet. If you spend $50, then I'll include the, you'll get an embellishment as well. And then I have to look at the price because I can't remember, you guys, what I said for including the Global Collective. I can't remember if it was 100 or 75. So I'll check on that if anybody places an order like that, and I'll let you know. And then I just wanted to talk to you guys really quick about joining taking advantage of the starter kit promotion. So right now, if you sign up, you are going to get all of that says starter kit special, the $82 value. You get the ink pads, the paper pack, the designer series paper, and the Stampin' Write markers for free in your packet. And then you still get to choose $125 worth of product, and you only have to pay $99. So this is basically what I just said there. That shows everything that you're going to get for free, and then you still get to choose $125 in product of anything that you want. And then you start to enjoy a 20% discount on all your future purchases. Now I'm going to try something tricky, and I hope that it's going to work because I can't see it when I'm sharing my screen with you guys. So let me jump down to the next one. I just want to show you really quick. I don't know why that keeps popping up. I just want to show you really quick. I don't know if you guys are seeing my screen background. That's not what I want to show you. I want to show you this one, but I think you're not seeing what I want you to see. I want you to see my website. Can somebody comment and let me know? Are you guys seeing? Oh, no, I don't want to ban anybody. I must have accidentally hit a wrong button. Okay, are you guys seeing the BC Designs website? It says what I've been up to at the top. I just want to make sure before I keep going and maybe we're not looking at the right thing. Hey, Cindy. I think I am now. I think it just took it a minute to go from my wallpaper to my screen. So I have to be on here so I can scroll. But I just want to show you guys, if you click on all of these, like for instance, if you click here where it says weekly online class, And if you scroll down, I've put the PDF. It's right here where I'm hovering with the mouse. So that is the PDF for card 1. This is the PDF for card 2. And then this is the PDF for card 3. And then at the top, here is the information for the my creative card club. So I put that on there and everything that you guys are going to get. And I'm so excited because I found a super cute gift that I'm going to start including in everybody's first month packet when they join. I loved it. I think it's so cute. And then there was one more thing. Oh, I wanted to show you this tab up here where it says Bobby Bucks. That is where you can download the tracker form, and it has all the information on that. Up here you can click on the PDF store, and that's where I have all of them listed for sale. I am behind, you guys. I need to do this month's maze, get that on there. And then also there is the information if you want to join. Okay, now I think we can move. Now let me add myself up here. I don't know why it took out everything. No, I don't want that. Hold on, I clicked the wrong thing again. There we go. Okay, let me get rid of that. You guys can see my screen. Now I have to turn this just a little bit to make sure that I stay in the screen, the little circle up there. Oh, that was a mouthful, you guys. Okay, I did want to show you just really quick. This is the cards that I have designed for June for my card club. So these are the cards that we'll make in June. And you guys, I'm so proud of myself. I am ahead of the program because I have already got most of this class already filmed, ready to go. Just put it in the mail because we go to Florida in 4 weeks, I think it is. And this is the 4th card. And I have to get those in the mail before I leave. So I've been really working ahead on that. And then I'll show you really quickly. This is how I ship them. I want to make sure that special gift isn't in there. So I always put them in envelopes and label them. So card 4, card for 3, 2, and 1. And then I put everything inside the envelopes for you. So that way, when you are making the card, everything's in there. Everybody got a half a pack of the DSP this month. And then they also got the basic gray and smoky slate pearls and linen thread. And then that special gift, because this was the first month that I started up my card club. So let me move this. And we will get started, you guys. I know I put a thing that said that the packets might go out a little bit late. I got the envelopes actually a day early. That's why I had to wait. And so I'm going to get those in the mail tomorrow. I tried really hard to get them in the mail today, but I just couldn't do it. So they will go in the mail tomorrow for you guys. So today we're going to look at the Spotlight on Nature bundle. And it comes with these fantastic dies. They're all circle and they're all decorative around the edges. How many are there in this? 20. It says 12. Seems like a lot more than that. Okay, let me put that over there. And then I also, for this card, used the Everyday Detail dies. So I just used this one and I used it for the sentiment right there. So I'm going to leave that out because I am actually not sure if I die cut that out or if I'm going to have to. I designed these last week, so I'm always a week to 2 weeks ahead, so it's hard to remember, you guys. I used the Subtle 6x6 Designer Series paper, and then I also used the iridescent ribbon. I'm going to grab my stamps out. And then I'm going to use my soft seafoam and petal pink ink. And let me move this out of the way. I'm not even sure if I showed you guys the card. Oh, Cindy, thank you. So this is the card. Let me pull up my PDF and I will give you measurements. Okay, so this one is thick basic white. It's 4 1/4 by 11. The soft seafoam piece is 4 by 5 1/4, and then 2 pieces of the Subtles DSP is 3 by 4, and then I die cut out that larger circle to do my stamping on, and then like I just said, the Everyday Essential dies for the label. And I do think I cut that out, so I'm just going to move that. I'm always so panicked that I'm going to lose my dies. Okay, I'm going to try to set that up. So I'm just going to take the soft seafoam, which is one of my favorite colors, and we're just going to take this little stamp here. And can you guys tell me? Yes, that's what I was just showing you guys. Thank you, Kathy. She said beautiful cards. Cindy wants to know, are the PDFs for these cards on my website? And I'm glad she mentioned that, because yes, anybody can go there. You can download it and print those out for free. It is only the supplies and the measurements. And then if you do place an order today to earn the free make and take packets, if it's a straightforward making card, I'm not putting like the instructions, like directions step by step. I'm just sending you what's on my website. But if it is a more detailed card, like last week, card 3, the fun fold, I did put the instructions for that for the people that placed the wanted the packets. Thanks for sharing, Kathy. And then also, can you guys let me know, do I need to zoom in a little bit, or is the camera pretty good where I have it set at? So we're just going to take this image, and I'm just trying to create a little bit of a background. So I just kind of did a random little all over, you know, some of it's going to get covered up, so it doesn't really matter. But I like to try to do my edges when I'm doing this. And then also you want to keep turning it, because you don't want, you know, everything to be the same, like every little thatch, whatever you want to call these, be the same. So let me see, did I cut? Yes, I cut the circle. So while I have soft seafoam opened, we will take the leaf image, and I'm just going to stamp it, and I'm going to do it one up kind of high, and then I just came in kind of low with another one just like right there on the end. That is all for soft seafoam. And then petal pink, zoom in a bit. I have a pink border. Okay, let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. Hold on a minute, guys. Oops, don't move me. Does that make that better? I want to kind of make it a little bit small though, because I don't, maybe if I put myself, like maybe right there, I won't be in the way. Okay, let me know, Cindy. Everybody's saying zoom in, but since I made that bigger, let me know if that helps, or if I still need to zoom in. If I need to zoom in, I'll zoom in. We're going to take petal pink, and we're going to stamp the sentiment that says, "Dear friend," right there. And then I'm also going to stamp the butterfly right up here, like he's just flying right into that flower. Okay. We can see your workspace from DSP on the left to the DSP layer on the right. Okay, so is that good, or do I need to zoom in? Cindy said it's much better since I made the screen bigger. But if I still need to zoom in, somebody say, and I will absolutely zoom in for you guys. Okay, so this one I decided not to color anything in. You could, I have my blends out. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I put petal pink blends on here, but I did not color that. So I'm just going to move those out of the way. If those are on. Okay, thank you guys. There's a lot to remember to this. I was going to change that the other day and forgot. But if it does have the pink blends on there, we can take that off, because that is not, you don't need that. You can have it on there if you do want to color them. But on this one, I did not. I might have accidentally put them on the wrong tray today, because I think on card 3, I can't remember, that we do color a little bit on a couple of them, I think. So I'm just going to kind of turn these just a little bit. So I'm going to turn this one to the left. And then when I put this one down, I'll just turn it in the opposite direction. And so we'll just turn this one. I feel like that is the right way that it goes. Kind of like that. And then let me see if I popped this up. I did. And the reason I don't send that, you guys, oops, sorry about that if my head just hit. Sorry, I thought I had it up high enough. But the reason I don't send the directions, like the step-by-step directions, is because you guys can always refer back to the video. You can either watch it on YouTube or on Facebook. Oh, poop, I forgot. We got to put our ribbon. I didn't even see it. It's so, trying not to hit my camera. It's so faint peeking in there that I didn't even see it. I can't make cards on the fly. I'm too particular with my designs. Or I would just make these like the day before or a couple of days before. But I cannot do that, you guys. I'm not that person. Okay, let me fold that back down. So we're just going to wrap this. Make sure I don't have a twist in it. I'm sure at all my mistakes, you guys are always yelling at me, no, no. I'm just going to cut that right there. I told my husband the other day, I said, I wouldn't know what it was like to do a Facebook Live and not mess up. It would be nice to find out one day. Maybe one day, you guys. And it doesn't help that I'm out of practice, so. Let me see. Better with the smaller pink border. Okay. And now that's going to stick. Let's just trim this a little bit. Let me check on what time it is. I got to hustle, you guys. Okay. Hopefully that's got enough adhesive. I probably should have put a little bit more, but I'm not going to sweat about it now. So we'll just put this piece down. And you guys could use also the soft seafoam if you did want to color. I'm just going to kind of twist that. And I needed to get that way over. I bet I didn't put it over far enough, but we'll see. We will see. I should have moved it over. The ribbon should have went over just a little bit more, but I'm going to call it good. Okay, guys. And so don't forget, you guys, if you want to shop with me and get these for free, I send you the material to make 2 of each of these cards. Anything that's included in the bundle, I don't include. So I won't die cut out the circle because you could get that in the bundle. I will include the Thick Whisper White, the Soft Seafoam, and the DSP. And this label, because this label is not a part of that suite. Okay, and then we're just going to take Wink of Stella. We're going to use this today on almost every single card. And I just colored in the butterfly. Just go around and color his wings. Okay, so that, can you guys see the Wink of Stella? I just think this is such a soft card. It's just a nice card, I think. Okay, let me see. Okay, Janet, be careful. You guys, your packets went out too from last week, Janet. Yesterday, I think. Let me grab card 2. So this is card 2. I love this card. I think this card is my favorite. Maybe the first or the second one is my favorite, but I love this one. Okay, so we're going to use Fresh Freesia and Highland Heather. And let me clean my stamps before I forget, because the butterfly we're going to use. And we're going to use this guy again. This one has a lot of repeating stamps that I'm using. I'm going to use this. I'm going to clean these because I might use them on the next one. I don't think I use this one again, so I can kind of move it over here out of my way. Okay, I think I have them all. So I'm going to use also my dark and light Fresh Freesia to color the butterfly and the flower in. I'm going to use the soft seafoam to do the leaves, and then I'm going to use my color lifter. Get this stamp. I'm trying to keep that one out of the way so I don't grab the wrong one. We're going to use the Tinsel Gem. So this is another one. I would send you these. I'll send you the DSP. I won't send you the circles because that would come in the bundle. Okay, let me pull up the PDF. And you guys make sure you go over there and download those if you want them. I could not get a good picture of this card today. I just feel like it just did not, the colors did not show up. No matter what I did, I could not get those colors to look good on my picture. But again, I'm using the thick basic white cardstock for my base. And this is 5.5 by 8.5. And I just scored it in the middle. And then another piece of basic white that is 4 by 5.25. The Settles DSP again. You're going to need 4 that are 1 inches by 4. And then basic white for the sentiment. It's about a 1/2 inch by 4. And we'll just trim that down here in a minute. So, there was something I was going to say, and now I totally lost my train of thought of what I was going to say. Maybe it will come back to me. Okay, let's lay those there. So, I always like to lay my paper out just for spacing so I can kind of see what I'm working with. And I for sure am going to use my liquid glue just to make sure I get these spaced the way that I want them. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. So I'm going to try to scoot that one without scooting the rest of them. And I might need to grab another. Okay, let me grab another one because I think that one is done. Luckily, it's right here behind me. This one looks like it's been opened. Hopefully it's got some in there. And I just touched that. So now my hands are going to be all sticky, you guys. Okay. Okay, and then I do the bottom one. You guys, I have a card that I'm sharing tomorrow on my YouTube channel in my masculine series. And it might be my favorite one that I've made for this series. We've got next week 2 more videos coming, and then that will be the end, and we'll move on to something else. Start designing something different. I'm gonna move that down just a little bit. Okay, let's move this down there. I feel like there was something I was going to say about my card club that I was going to tell everybody, but now I can't remember. Okay, let's bring this in. We're going to grab one of the circles, and I'm going to grab the butterfly, and we're going to stamp it in Highland Heather, the darker of the purple. So let's just stamp that. Now this one we are going to color. And then maybe I stamped it in the other one. I could have sworn it was that, but now it looks like it's there. But we're just going to go with it because that's what I've stamped it in and I can't unstamp it. Okay, and then we're going to do the flower. Let's see, here is the leaf. I need soft seafoam again. So on the leaf, we're just going to do just a little bit. So you just really need to ink up just the top. So we'll do just a little bit of that. And then, where's there? There's the flower. Yes, I did it. And then this one I just did, I think it's the bigger. Just kind of ink up, just, you know, you don't have to do all of it. And then just kind of do something like that. For that, and then we're just going to color. I think I'm going to leave soft seafoam because I think I use it on almost every single card, and I'm trying to keep track of the stamps that I need to clean. So then we're going to do fresh freesia, which I might be doing these backwards from the way that I did them, but it doesn't matter. The colors all go. You can do them whatever color you choose. So just like that. Move that over there. And then for this, all we have to do is cut it this way and then flip it and cut it that way. And we'll throw this away. And I got to clean those stamps right there. Now, I'm going to use the light. I think I'm going to start with my dark. And then I'm just kind of looking at what I did. But I'm just going to go over some of these marks Just kind of dot, 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 dot. Just kind of like that. Just kind of, you want some dark spots and some light spots. Then let's go over the light, or go over it with the light. And just kind of blend those together. And then I'm going to go over it again with the dark. Are you guys intimidated by coloring with your blends? Because I sure am. I have been watching a lot of YouTube videos from like the people on the artisan design team. And I tell you another one that I really, really love to watch, and she is very good at teaching, is Alyssa Tilsner. I think she's from Australia, but I'm not sure. She's very good. And then let me see. I'm trying to see. Yes, I must not have used a lot of Wink of Stella because it's not really showing up. So I'm just going to go over that one with Wink of Stella again. I love Wink of Stella. Oh, I know one thing I wanted to say to my card club people. I'm thinking about doing for July. I'm thinking about, I always like to start with my dark, you guys. I am thinking about in July, because I want to use the Seaside Wishes bundle. I made a card. We are in a swap in our group, for our team. And we did a swap, and that's the stamp set I used for my project. And I got to tell you, I think it's one of my very favorite cards that I've ever made. And I will have just come back from Florida, so I feel like I'll really be inspired. And but I'm thinking about making that one for my monthly card club. I'm thinking about doing watercoloring. So let me know if you guys think that would be interesting, or no, you just want plain and simple. You don't want anything watercolored. Because I don't want to do anything you guys don't want. There's a couple of you on here that are in my card club, and I would really like your input on that. So I just used my dark and light, and then again, I'm going to go over this with Wink of Stella. Wink of Stella just adds that special little blend. I would share that card with you guys, but we haven't received our swaps back. There's about 20 of us that participated, and we haven't received the swaps yet. So I don't want to give anything away. I would say for this one, again, I'm just going to start with the dark and just go over the lines. Just like that. And then I'm going to do these a little bit. You guys, I also do want to ask today for prayer for our friend that I told you guys about a couple of weeks ago, that he's passing away. He's got cancer, and he's not doing very good. We went and saw him on Sunday, and just from Sunday to yesterday, actually, things have gotten kind of bad. And his wife is going to need all the love, support, and prayers that she can get. They're both young. They're about mine and my husband's age. I think he's 62, and I think she's about my age. And so, I mean, me and my husband has talked about it all day. He messaged her and asked how he was doing today. And yeah, so it makes us sad when we start to talk about it. Now, this one, I'm only going to use the light because this image down here is just so small that there's not a lot of coloring. But I told my husband Sunday, we went and ate afterwards, and I said, that just goes to show you how your life can change. And I got a little bit of that small flower on here, and I did it in the other card, so I'm just going to color that a little bit. But I told my husband, I said, that just goes to show you how your life can change in a blink of an eye. I mean, he was going to have a knee replacement, and his blood work was not good. And when they did some more checking on it, I mean, he had cancer, and it's like the worst form, the fastest progression, and it's just very, very sad. He was a volunteer firefighter, and they did, I'm not going to use the Wink of Stella or the color lifter on this one. I feel like I used it here on the flower, but this one, I think I ended up using the opposite blends, and I think it looks okay, so I'm just going to leave it like it is. So we'll take this piece then and put it down. Oops. And just place it right like that, and then we'll flip these guys over and put dimensionals on. I'm just trying to look. Yes, Patricia, thank you. Cindy said, yes, Cindy, I've not used chalk, so I need to, I have the chalks, but I've not used them, so I need to figure that out. But I absolutely love to watercolor. I'm not claiming to be the best at watercolor, but I love it. I love the looks of the cards. I love the card that I designed. And I hope that doesn't sound conceited or that I shouldn't be saying that, but I love that card that I made for the swap. It just turned out just exactly how I wanted it to. The first one I designed, I used sponging, I did, and I ended up, I just really didn't like it that well. And so I thought, you know what, I only had a certain amount of watercolor paper on hand. And so as I was showering that day, I was like, what can I do to get, be able to use the amount that I have on hand? And of course you have to have more in case you mess up, that type of thing. And it just came to me when I was showering, and I was like, okay, I'm going to try that. Now this, I honestly can't even remember how I did it, but we're just going to do like boom, boom, and boom. Something like that, you guys. Boom, boom, da boom. And then just put your little ribbon right there. And then I'm going to place a couple of dimensionals on the back. Let me check time. I gotta hurry, you guys. I gotta pack my lunch and make my coffee for the road. As long as we're done by 1, and I should have that other card done in 15 minutes, so we will be good. And then we're just gonna place that there, like that. And then we'll grab a couple of these beautiful gems. Yes, you don't have to, like Patricia has a good point, and if you're in my card club and you don't, because I do have a lot of demonstrators that are in my card club. I've had them in the past, and currently I have them, and I don't mind if you're a demonstrator and you just want card ideas, and you're just a hobbyist, feel free to join. We do not care. I do not care. I welcome everybody. And the same thing goes for if you want to join and take advantage of the starter kit promotion. It doesn't matter if you want to do it as a business. You do not have to do videos. You do not have to sell. You do not have to do anything that you don't want to do. It's, if you want to join for the discount, join for the discount. I'm really excited. I was in the lead for recruiting for the lady that I'm on her team. So there is card 2. But I wasn't in the lead by very much, you guys. So I'm scared I lost my lead. She hasn't updated us. So I don't know now where I stand. But while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to clean all these stamps to avoid a catastrophe. Because like I said, I think... I didn't even put a sentiment on this card. Oh, Malanta, you guys. Somebody call me out on that stuff. Okay, I will figure out what we'll do for a sentiment while I'm making this. And I think I've already got something. I have my other Wink of Stella. So I'm going to use Lost Lagoon. And then I'm using my Lost Lagoon blends. And also my Lemon Lolly. Let me move this out of the way. And there is the card. We will put a sentiment on it, I promise, before the end of today, before the live. So let me pull up the PDF. Come on, clicker, work. So Lemon Lolly is 5.5 by 8.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4. And I'm just gonna burnish my score line right there. And then Basic White is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have a piece of the DSP that is 2 1/4 by 4, and then one of the circles that I punched out. So let me wrap this ribbon before I forget and mess up like I did on the other card. So, well, let's stamp it first. If I start to put that card down without the ribbon, somebody please yell at me. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to turn it this way so I have a little bit more room. And we're just going to open that up. And we'll take the Lost Lagoon, and I'm going to do one up here kind of high. And then one a little bit lower. And then maybe one here. And then just one over here off to the side. Oops. And don't throw your stamp set down like, oh, we got to stamp the butterfly. Hold on. Let me get this off my hand before I ruin everything. Okay. And then we'll take the DSP. We'll go ahead and put it down. And we're just going to line it up. It's going to go from side to side, and we're going to line it right at the bottom, just like that. Then we'll wrap. I feel like that is awful thick. We'll wrap the ribbon, and this time it's going to go on the opposite side. So let's do it. And I'm going to try to get that all the way over this time, which it doesn't matter as much for this card as it did on the other one, but you guys can learn from my mistakes while I'm doing it now, so that way when you get the Make and Take packet, you don't mess yours up. That's what I'm here for, guys. Show you guys what not to do. Okay, let's get that out of the way. That part is done. Where is my circle? We will stamp. Nope, not thanks. What am I looking for? The butterfly. We're going to stamp the butterfly in Lost Lagoon. And move this over here. And then we're just going to color this. Oh, hold on a minute, guys. My eye is itching. Okay, so what I did with this one is just kind of random, to be honest with you. I kind of put a lot of the green. And so I'm going in right now because I want it to be very random. I don't want it to have all the colors in the same place. And I feel like the first one when I did, it was. So I'm just going to spot put the dark Lemon Lolly. And then I'm going to use my light because I don't want it to be too dark. And I'm just going to go in between. I'm going to try to not go over top of my Lemon Lolly. And then I'll show you in a minute, I'm going to use the Lemon Lolly to go over it. So just kind of, I wanted my butterfly to be very colorful and not have all the color everywhere be the same. So just kind of not going over the Lemon Lolly if I can help it. Just random is what I'm doing. Something like that. I'm not going to use the dark this time. This time I'm going to use the light, and I'm just going to kind of go all over it now. And that'll kind of blend the Lost Lagoon and the Lemon Lolly together. So just kind of like that. You guys won't be as pressed as I am for time, so you can really get creative with it. And then I'm going to use my Wink of Stella just to add that little sparkle. Now I do want to tell you guys too, before I go today, let's just start a little game while I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for the sentiment. I think I like this one better because I got my colors a little bit more different. They're not all the same. I'm going to grab a piece of white, but before I go over there and cut it for the sentiment, see if you can guess my new team name. And I will tell you, it is a movie. It was a very popular movie back in the 70s, and it was also a musical. Now, leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think. I'm going to go cut a label. I'm just going to use the other, this label here that I already used from the Everyday Detail Dies. I just have to grab a piece of basic white, die cut it out, and I'll be back. But leave your comments if you want to guess on what my new team name is. It did get approved last week. I think I found out either on Wednesday or Thursday. I had my die cutting machine over here and I didn't even use it, you guys. Okay, we'll put this here. Now let me grab, let's stamp. We'll just do the thanks because, well, no, I think this one's clean. We'll do Dear Friend, and I'm going to grab Lost Lagoon. But remember, they said somebody else had the name. Mine was too similar. So we had to add to it to make them approve it, to have them approve it. So it wasn't so close. Any guesses before I tell you guys? Cindy's on here. Yeah, I was just getting ready to say, Cindy knows. Cindy, don't you guess. You know what it is. Okay, should I give you a huge hint? Oh, I twisted my ribbon. Thank God it's not on the front. Where is my adhesive? Right here. So we're just going to layer this piece down. Just like this. And we'll just put it right on the card front. Okay, I'm going to give you a huge hint. And if you don't get it with this hint, I don't even know if we can be friends, to be honest with you. Because this movie means so much to me. My childhood, I watched it. I was about 12 or 13 when the movie came out. And me and my cousin would go to the movie theater. It played for months and months and months on end. We could recite every word to this musical, sing the songs. We knew it all. I will give you a hint. It has John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. Okay, I'm going to put this just right there because we got the ribbon up there, so I don't think we need any more. I made this one when I was busy doing something and I got sidetracked, to be honest with you guys. This is why I didn't put the sentiment, add the sentiment, but super cute. Can you guys see the little shine? I love it. So if you guys want me to send you the make and take packet, your order has to be placed by Saturday night at midnight. And it has to be a minimum of $35 before tax and shipping and handling. And then I try to mail them out on Monday. Shelly Scott, I like your guesses. It is not Grease, but it's from the movie Grease. So we wanted to be the Pink Ladies, but somebody else has. And this lady is genius because she named it small p, and then all in caps, I-N-K for ink. I loved that when I saw that. I was like, oh my gosh, what a clever person. I always try to come up with these things and I can't. And then, so we were just, I said, hers is just Pink Ladies. So I wanted to know if we could. I don't know what is going on with my sound. I'll keep it on this since you guys can see me in the corner and we know what we have sound there. But my favorite childhood movies, I loved Jaws, which that's not a very appropriate name for a group. And then I also loved Urban Cowboy with John Travolta. Anything with John Travolta, I'm a fan of. I love John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. But this movie was just like, it's probably my favorite movie ever. I love that movie. I watch it still to this day every time if I'm flipping and it comes on. Okay, guys, I will figure out my sound issue, hopefully, before I go live next Wednesday. I honestly do not know what the issue could be. Yeah, see, it's on this one. And I know it's the thing of it is, I'm going to switch it really quick, you guys, because I'm just going to look before I switch. So when I switch it to this and I show my mic, let me see. Okay, it says it's my iPhone. Let me switch. Okay, this is where you guys said you lost sound, or I lost sound. And it should be working. Can somebody tell me, can you guys hear me now? I'm Verizon. Can you hear me now? Oh, I'm sorry. The sound was off when I said it. We are Stampin' Pink Ladies. Now, can you guys hear me? Let me see if I can. You guys hear me now? Okay, I can hear it. I can hear it. So I don't understand why I had it on. Can you guys hear me now? Okay, I might try over this weekend, you guys, to hop on my Facebook or YouTube and see if we can do a test to make sure. I can also just do a recording, so. Can you guys hear me now? Okay, let me turn this off. Okay, thanks you guys for joining me. Sorry for the technical issues. I'll get it figured out, I promise. And I will see you guys next Wednesday. Next Wednesday might have to be my last live until I come back from Florida. I'm going to wait and see. I'm thinking I can do next Wednesday, but maybe the week before it might get a little bit hairy. We'll wait and see. But I will still have classes posted, so if you want to earn the free make and take packets and that kind of stuff. Yes, thank you so much for sharing that, Shelly. Yes, it is Stampin' Pink Lady. She spelled it exactly right. Thanks so much, Shelly. I appreciate that. You're a godsend. Okay, guys, I'll see you next week. Unfortunately, I have to go to my real job for about 2.5 to 3 more years. And then you guys are going to get me full time. You'll probably be sick of me because you'll see me so much. Bye, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate you watching.